right, Aquarius, let's see what the cards have in store for you this week. This is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Please remember that I bring a new message to you every single week. If you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, you will get notified when I upload Aquarius content and all your favorite content. Aquarius content comes out every single Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. There's always an extended reading for you guys, and that link is down below in the description box, and I will pin it to the top of the comment section as well, so it's easy for you guys to find. I hope you will join me for that, or I hope you'll join the Unbound membership here on Born Without Boundaries Tarot, in which case you will be able to get access to all of the extended readings and unlimited access to them, plus all the other channel perks. And if you want to join me for daily tarot card readings, I do daily readings over on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, and I'll attach the link above. The astrology this week is very consistent. It's not new energy. It's energy that's carrying over from last week. So there is the square to Saturn, which is an interesting predicament for you guys, because Aquarius, your traditional ruler is Saturn. But your new modern ruler is Uranus, and those two are challenged. So who you were and who you are meant to be, that part of you that is very traditional and likes to keep and hold on to and uphold the traditions and to do things by the rules, or the part of you that believes in the importance of playing by the rules versus the part of you that likes to always challenge the rules to make sure that the rules are as fair as they possibly can be and are incorporating everybody and not just a privileged few. Also that part of you that likes to challenge and explore and do odd things and go outside the norm, and the part of you that will never be conventional, challenged by the part of you that is kind of traditional. So this has honestly been a period of time for you where you could really understand yourself a hell of a lot better and know hopefully the parts that you really love about who you are, and that all parts of you have gotten strengthened. But there's also the square to Venus this week, and it's not new energy because it happened at the end of last week, but it stays for the next week and a half. And I would be really shocked if you guys weren't in your personal lives or professional lives or just whatever part of your life, you are seeing that your value systems are shifting and becoming more authentic to who you are as you discover and really get comfortable with your authentic self, as well as trying to then set up different kinds of platforms for there to be a change, and that new value system can kind of take over. And it's almost like, in a weird way, while you got the keys to the kingdom, while you got privileges, you saw how unfair they were, and in some ways are figuring out how to now change or challenge a system that was just about to incorporate you. It's kind of that weird juxtaposition, but it's enticingly challenging. And the mind, especially this week, the mind is in a perfect position to be able to take on that challenge. This is what the cards say. Let spirit be your guide, which is talking about faith, as well as, Hawk is a wonderful messenger, but Hawk cannot be eagle. As long as Hawk understands that Hawk is not the God itself, but just a messenger for God, then that is a perfect position, and this is a reliable source of faith and inspiration. Life is speeding up, Gemini energy, which is things are coming together, the duality, finding a way to put the duality together. And communications coming in, sort of on the wire or over the wire. Could be online. It's usually person-to-person conversations. Talking to people has made you think about something in a broader sense of the word and from almost a more aerial perspective. Also a sense of getting real wisdom, or finally getting to talk to somebody who has some real insights, is helping you to put things together, process things, and make decisions in order to move forward and make progress. This could actually be, I don't know, I don't want to say too much because there's not too much there yet, Aquarius. 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 Got a lot to do with the past. Moon energy. This is turn knowledge into wisdom. This could have to do with intuition, creativity, and emotion. Magic works through you. This is Cancerian energy. A lot of water energy here. And then be peace, which is Libra energy. There were emotional issues and concerns, especially surrounding the family. Maybe things that your family tried to keep secret or didn't like to talk about, that you are changing, that you are taking and almost transmuting into reality and addressing. Or it was a partnership, a partner or a lover or a husband or wife, whatever it was, that came into the situation. So through partnership, you were able to really see, because it's almost like your partner has an objective perspective on your family, right? They could make you see those aspects or dynamics that were not being evolved or were not being talked about. They were being hidden away. Or give you the inspiration to actually bring them up and be concerned with them, and also be more comfortable in addressing them. And now there just seems to be like a don't kill the messenger, but because you see it, you're talking about it and you're sharing the information. I don't know how you're sharing it, but with Piscean energy, it seems like there might be a creative conduit that you are using to channel this energy and to share it, but you're definitely talking about it. This is almost like somehow, it's like the past has come for a visit, but now it's like you're willing to chat. Yeah, it's like you're finally willing to chat. Because you're starting to see it from the point of view of everybody's human. Not taking it so personally anymore. Whatever you're working on, or however you're working, it's allowing you to put it into that kind of perspective. Sing your own song, putting your own spin on things, communicating it in a very special way, in the way that you are and how you do things. It is the conduit of your creativity that's actually helping to be a game changer somehow. Okay, but what is this hawk? What is this hawk spirit? Who is this? Aquarius. It's a mother figure. Or a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Kisses! Stop! Who is this? This is definitely a female water sign. And it seems like Aquarius. This is not the first time. It's either a Pisces or a Cancer or a Pisces. And this is not the first time you've connected with them. There is a deep connection with them. I think in some ways they gave you a great deal of joy. And now in some ways you're trying to reach out to them again, or they're trying to reach out to you again, or you have business to discuss with them. But why is this person really on your mind? But why is this person really on Aquarius's mind? Who are they? They have very deep features, like pronounced features, hawk-like or aquiline. There could be somebody of great knowing or wisdom. you want to communicate something to them, because honestly, there are some thoughts, or there are thoughts of them that have persisted. And I don't know for what reason. But they're winning out. They're winning out. The thoughts on them are winning out. It's almost like in some ways you're not afraid to think about them anymore. You don't want to stop, or you're fighting back. Bring love into the situation. Okay. Well, there you go. Now, I mean, this is Aquarius energy. This is your energy, new moon in Aquarius energy. So it's a new start for you, a new beginning somehow. A new beginning somehow. Maybe you're finally in a position where you can. I want you to leave the comments and let me know. Well, if you feel like sharing, but definitely, like, if this is a situation where you just broke up with somebody and somebody else has been on your mind and that person has been perpetually on your mind, and now you actually have the ability to go after them and talk to them, talk to this other person. It's almost like, or maybe it's not a person. Maybe you just really finally decided on something is worth fighting for. And I'm not just going to give it up. And I'm not ashamed to say, I love this, or I'm like this, or this is what gives me joy. This could be just about sharing yourself or your talents and skills with people and not holding back anymore. Don't know why you would have been holding back to begin with. Or it's something with communications coming through. No place like home. I don't know what the hell that means. Message in a bottle. When this card came on the table, what immediately I heard was, you feel at home here. This is a place that you feel at home, or person, a place or a person that makes you feel at home, or an activity where you feel, it's where you feel the best of yourself and the most complete. And then here is a message in a bottle, which means that there's something that was left unsaid or uncompleted. It was sent out to the universe. Now the message is finally getting to you, which clarifies things and helps you understand why you feel this way and why these thoughts have persisted, and maybe why, even if you thought you should give up, you couldn't give up, because there was something still very unfulfilled here. Damn. I can tell you right now, if this is a person, they have not stopped thinking about you either. It's like time is up. I just heard that. It's almost like time is ticking, and you know that you don't have much more time to do this. It comes at just the nick of time so that you can actually say something or talk about something that needs to be discussed or spoken about openly. Like what? What is this message in a bottle? Well, this is about health and healing, maybe even healing this situation or finding a way to, could be about medicine, okay? Could be about medicine. Orion. Okay, so what do you mean medicine? Medicine as in actual medicine could be about realizing that this is what you need to heal yourself, because that could be finally a discovery, finally a breakthrough, finally you know what you need, or somebody you love knows what they need to actually heal themselves, right? But I feel like it's healing this situation. And this is a perfect time for healing, because we are in Virgo season, and Virgo is all about caring for this flesh and blood, this body that you've been given. That's what it's all about. So that's what it's about, nurturing and the slow, steady progress of consistency, and how consistency can really basically be the secret sauce. Consistency is like doing it. Oh, it's it's consistency, yes, but it's just healing. Orion is here to teach us what strength we have inside of us, especially after being repaired, feeling we aren't good enough. Maybe even in some ways, somebody doesn't feel good about who they are because of how they were treated in their past. Healing those old wounds or those old situations, thinking that you weren't good enough for somebody, or that they wouldn't think you were good enough for them because of the way you see yourself, and maybe you weren't even aware of it. But this is what we're trying to heal. And now we have a green light. A green light for what? This is Virgo energy, yes. A green light to ground ourselves and to actually start making something healthy. That I gotta say is, I feel like the wrong message got through, and things became toxic in a situation for you that should not have been toxic. But it's like the wrong message got through, and you believe that wrong message because of incorrect messages that you believed about yourself. But now that you're dealing with yourself and you're dealing with how you feel about who you are, suddenly this light is green because you're realizing that there is a new message that has gotten through. It's interesting how we take care of ourselves and we take care of how we feel about ourselves. The world and how we perceive it starts to open up for us. So there's a huge deal of healing within yourself and how you view yourself. And then once you view yourself that way, in this new way, that it deserves to be nurtured, deserves to be cared for, deserves to be invested in, then honestly, Aquarius, it's almost like second nature to realize, to hear what somebody has to say in a different way. And maybe you're gonna jump up and just decide to fight for it because suddenly you're realizing, oh my God, like green light. I gotta get this before it's gone. Gaia is here. There's something very natural about the situation, but it's also very earthing energy. There's something that's very grounding, that feels good. But once again, I think that's about healing. What is this message? What is this message in the bottle? What is this message in the bottle? That you're loved. That somebody absolutely adores you. This is also Gemini energy. Could be a message from a Gemini, but it's a conversation that you have to have with one-on-one with somebody, person to person, being able to see things from their perspective in a different perspective, or what they have said in a different way because you thought they weren't interested, and that wasn't true. It's just that you weren't ready to see their interest in you, or vice versa. This could also be, yes, a job. It could be situational. Absolutely apply it to your situation. What is this? No, we have moon cards. Hold on. We have intuition and compassion. This person, okay, first of all, it has strengthened your faith in your own intuition, and all the shit you've been through has made you a much more compassionate person to be able to understand maybe why they didn't feel good enough for you, or they didn't realize what you were trying to get across to them, or they didn't see it. They didn't see it because they weren't able to see it, and you can empathize. Because you understand how it feels to feel that way about yourself and have those clouded thoughts, right? But intuitively, in some ways, you knew somebody would understand. And this is a confirmation that, yes, they will understand. There's a compassionate response that you're going to get from them, or that you're going to give them. It's like you intuitively somehow know that they need compassion and healing and maybe even love. And then you want to share this compassion. You know it's time. Let's go into the extended. I can't wait. Let's see what's, I don't know. I know there's more of a story. The link is below. I hope you guys join me.